This is a kind of Halloween-ish movie, isn't it? The Last Witch Hunter. So The Last Witch Hunter stars Vin Diesel as this immortal warrior. Way back in ancient times, there was this league of witch hunters. They fought off evil spirits and whatnot. And Vin Diesel kills this witch queen, but before she dies, she curses him with immortality. So he is cursed to forever walk the earth and fight off witches and, you know, pretty generic shit. Okay, Vin Diesel was never the best actor. I think we can all agree on that. Unless he's voice acting. When he's voice acting, he's pretty good. When he's actually on camera, he's just not. But he's Vin Diesel, you know? So the studio's like, okay, if we put a big name on this movie, people will come to see it. So after the intro of this movie, the movie lands us in modern day. Vin Diesel is now roaming the earth, and he's going around solving these mystical mysteries. And for this particular story, he ends up meeting this one girl played by Rose Leslie. You may know her as Ygritte from Game of Thrones, and she's really hot. Then again, so is every chick in this movie. As for the other characters in this movie, the only real important ones are Elijah Wood and Michael Caine. And Michael Caine in movies these days, his roles usually aren't that big. I would have liked to see more of his character if I'm completely honest. As for Elijah Wood, I don't get what the deal was with him in this movie. His acting was okay, but there were times when I was like, why is he even here? I get that at times he was a necessary character, but I don't think he had to be in the movie as much as he was. And okay, now for the action. The action in this movie, because that's the reason you go to see it, it was pretty fun to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Or at least it would have been fun if it weren't for the shaky cam. There was a lot of shaky cam in this movie, and it really brought it down. Which is a bummer, because the visuals in this movie were really cool. Especially that witch queen, man, she looked nasty. They did a good job with that, but she's only in like 2 scenes in the movie. I'll say this, all the cool visuals and all the action would have had, it had potential, it just wasn't executed in the best way. That's all I'm saying. You can really say that about this whole movie, actually. This movie had a lot of potential. It even aims for a sequel in the end, but you're just like, nah, I don't want to see a sequel to this. I mean, it's called The Last Witch Hunter, for God's sakes. This movie's like a worse version of Hellboy. It was predictable as hell, nothing surprised me, and it had some humor in it, but I never laughed. You could see the jokes coming really from a mile away. So The Last Witch Hunter had a predictable plot, mediocre acting, and it would have had cool visuals and cool action if it had just been executed better. You can't deny that. I will say, wait until you can watch this movie on Netflix. So The Last Witch Hunter, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you think, go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe.